For those of you on YouTube and on the video on demand on here, uh, like usual, we're gonna have about a 5 minute pre-stream, so just skip ahead 5 minutes to jump to the playthrough. All right, stream elements is up. That's good. Just a couple minutes left for the pre-stream here. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Jumping back into Mass Effect, as you can see from the stream title, I'm going to Noveria. Last time I was... Hang on. Last time I was in Noveria on normal, I got my ass handed to me. It's running a little loud on my end. Lower that just a little bit more. Alright. So we just finished up Pharos. Now we're about to head to Noveria. But, of course, before I do that, gotta do my conversations with the crew, so... And as usual, I'm starting with Joker. Because Joker's the freaking best.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Alright. Well,
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
alright.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
And just like I said, going through the same cycle as last time. So Caden's up next. And you got Liara, Garrus, Ashley, Rex, and Tally. So.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharos. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright. Caden's story is definitely an interesting one. Going through all the stuff that he went through, especially because everybody always talks about how recent humanity is on the scene. Few people actually say how recent. Like, humanity in Mass Effect 1 has been around the other races for 35 years max.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
But we don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again.
Understandable.
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Right, so this is where things get a little dicey in the conversations. Alright.
My relationships are none of your business.
Yep, I knew that was going to be a problem.
I apologize, Commander. I did not mean to pry. I thought there was a mutual attraction between us. Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is
That's
very
like a dick.
embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I didn't mean to sound like a dick with that, I swear. I thought I was trying to terminate the line of questioning on that one. Oh my gosh, okay. I feel bad now. I feel sorry for Liara. Alright, so the requisition officer...
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright. So, we've got some armors that we can look at. Meta-gel upgrade, yes, definitely. Now, what I want to do as well is get rid of some of these lower, get rid of that. Get rid of this, this, get rid of this. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much all of the ones. I could probably get rid of some of the mods that are 2s as well, but I'm going to keep the weapons just in case, so. Okay. Now, these are some of the best weapons in the game, by the way. I just definitely can't afford any of that shit. So what I'll do is I'll get this, and then I literally can't afford any of the rest of this. Okay. The Scorpion, yes, the Scorpion 4 is pretty freaking good.
Commander, good to see you. You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Zamir, how's it going?
But yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
That's good. I'm doing good.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Jeez.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
I gotta go.
Commander.
I love hearing some of the backstories of these guys. Caden's got a pretty interesting one. Rex has a very interesting one, especially when it comes to CSEC. I'm sorry, Garrus has a very interesting one, especially when it comes to CSEC. Rex is the absolute best, though, and we'll get to Rex in a minute.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, "Space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there." I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I forgot about that part with her.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen.
Debatable.
Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
What do you want, Shepard?
Sarcastic, that's what I thought. How's it
Why
going?
did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
I figured. I recognized the name, I just couldn't remember how to pronounce it.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
Sarcastic, thank you very much for the follow.
To shut up. To stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
No, I'm a little ways in. I've already done a couple main missions and a lot of the side missions that were on the Citadel, so.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
God, I love listening to Rex's stories. He's the best storyteller out of everybody on the Normandy.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself.
Nick Minute.
Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was thinking about getting the N7 tattooed on me at some point.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
Yep. Must have joined through the link. Alright. Well, that's everybody. Let's head to Noveria. That's one thing I'll say about this playthrough. A lot of times when I'm playing it just for myself, you can use the X button to kind of jump forward in the conversation. So if anything's getting a little long-winded, I can use that. I'll read what's on the screen, of course, then I'll jump forward a little bit. With this being a playthrough, I don't want to do that. So that's why the first 35 minutes of the first 30 minutes of the stream has been conversations on the Normandy. Just kind of how it goes.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Oh yeah, this is where they give... Okay, so I'm about to receive a mission that's open right away. I don't have to do it till later, and I'm not going to do it till
Commander
later.
Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Alright. So I'm not going to be doing Vermeer right away. Next up is going to be Noveria. And then I'm going to be doing a lot of side stuff. So Noveria, including Bring Down the Sky. But that'll be later.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Alright. Well, I will do that after Noveria. Favorite place in the game? I really like the Citadel. I really like how they built the Citadel.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted. Normandy.
think I'll take my next leave here.
Noveria is definitely one of the better ones in the game too. Alright, so last time around, I took Rex and Ashley with me, and I realized that was a mistake as soon as I found out that I couldn't unlock anything. This time around, I have to take Liara because Benezi is here, and I'm going to take Tally with me as well.
Interior pressure.
No, you can shut up. Alright. Really, I need to... No, not intimidate. Yes, I need to get my first aid up. Now, Liara, I'm sorry about this, but I need to get your electronics as high as I can. Okay, that should do, for now at least. Let's see here. Okay, so her electronics is up sufficiently. Tally, your electronics is going way the hell up as well. And I will get your armor up some to unlock first aid. Your encryption to unlock hacking. And I'll dump one more into electronics. Equipment. I need to equip all of you. Liara. I've only got a Guardian 3. Good shields, bad damage protection. I'll leave that, but I'll get you one of these in here. Don't have... Shit, I don't really have anything for you. I'll get you a shield or generator. But what you really need is a pistol. Nothing on the tool or biotic amps. Kinda sucks, but have not found a freaking shotgun either. I'll get you a pistol just in case you need to switch it, but you really shouldn't.
Exterior atmosphere.
Okay.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I'll see if I can find some better equipment in here. Obviously I can't buy it because I don't have the credits, but...
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria.
She has a shotgun.
Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
She's not a
You may
Spectre.
proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Take that shotgun from her. You, give me that shotgun. I don't want to talk to her. I will talk to you for a sec, though.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Fine, fuck you. Alright.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome.
You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, can I knock out the bitch with a shotgun?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
I gotta get her out of that basic armor. I gotta find something better for her.
Welcome to Warhead, the galaxy's most respected
I kind of owe her since I shut her down earlier.
Research and development.
I did not mean to be so brutal about it. Oh my god.
You are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
So before we do that, we're going to come in here to this dude. Because he has a bit of a side mission
This
for us.
one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanchan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Okay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Okay. Now I could go to Analeas about this and get the garage pass right away, but I have more use for credits, and I think he offers a discount too, so I have more use for that. Besides, I get more XP from completing this and going around and doing the other roundabout way, so. Oh! Sorry, guys. Dante Crisis. Raiding with a party of 6. Thank you very much for the raid, man. How's it going? Crisis Core raid. That is awesome. Thank you very much. I don't even think I have anything set up for raids. I don't know if this thing does it or not. Okay. Got the package. Tally, you are lagging behind. Do not be the Rex of Noveria. Dear Lord, please no. Rex was a nightmare on Pharaohs, I swear to God. I've noticed that there's the BioWare face. Natsua Madashus Helsing. I'm just gonna say Natsua. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the League. I noticed that there is something called the BioWare face. And that's why I thought it was funny when everybody was complaining about Andromeda. Like, you do realize that every BioWare game has the BioWare face, right? But, so yes, I do notice that there is something called the BioWare face.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Yes.
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Alright, so with that 500 credits...
Show me what you're selling.
Let me see...
Of course.
Armored items, yes. Oh, Jesus, okay. Light armor human is well above my... Oh, hang on. Okay. License good. Grenade. Oh, fudge. Okay. I can't get either of these. Damn it, all to hell. Okay. Ooh, I leveled up. Alright. Let us put a little bit more into fitness. As for Liara, oh, we're already getting to the point where we're the only level up you can get one. Shit. Okay. I need to upgrade electronics as much as possible. So there we go. So I have a problem, and that is I need credits, and I need a lot of them.
How may this one assist?
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
Now, let me see about selling a few things that I don't need. Okay, I'm gonna sell everything with 2 on it and 1. So, no, I'm not selling that armor actually. Oof, that would have been bad. Okay, now. Okay. Anti-personnel rounds, not too worried about. Armor-piercing rounds, I'll keep. Sell 1 of those. Keep that just in case. Way too many hardened weaves. I can get rid of those. Phasic rounds, sell a couple of those. 1 of the regenerators is fine. Stimulant packs, yeah. Get rid of some of those. Okay, now. Still not enough for the armor. But I should have enough for both of these. All right. Yeah, I'm able to sell stuff. I just want to be careful of what I sell. A lot of the mods that you find through here are definitely sellable. It's just...
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
And now we get to my favorite character on Noveria.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
This isn't your favorite place, okay.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Okay.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Actually, the thorium was on Pharaohs. I just did that last stream.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Alright. Now we're heading to the bar. Unfortunately, you can't get drunk in this one like you can in Mass Effect 2. But don't worry, when that time does come in Mass Effect 2, I am going to do it. Because it's hilarious. Oh man, I love this series. This is definitely my favorite series of all time. Alright. Last time I played through this, I did things a little out of order than I normally do. I did Noveria first and then Pharaohs. I don't recommend it, because the thing I was trying to do in Pharaohs didn't work anyway, and then you don't have the Paragon or Renegade that you need to have shit work in this one. So I don't recommend it.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Fine.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Raphael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
I think I get renegade points for this, but that's okay because, again, right now this is about credits. So.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Ooh, I almost messed it up.
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades upon enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of Element Zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
I'll make sure that's in my report. The bean counters back at HQ can figure out the details. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose. My own job is to count beans. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Does Binary Helix have any less than above-board projects? I'll keep my source confidential.
Certainly not. Our corporate reputation is sterling. I can assure you all of Binary Helix's operations on Noveria are strictly on the level.
Oh, it worked.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from you.
I really thought I messed that one up with the Paragon and Renegade. It worked, though.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
No.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750.
1,000 or sit and spin.
Good day, Spectre.
Wow. Screw you. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Close enough.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
You know, there's something I've never tried with this. Hang on a second. I've never tried talking to Matsuo about this. Usually I just go in and then it winds up being a firefight, but I wonder if I talk to Matsuo first, if there's anything that can be kind of changed, I guess you can say. I don't know. I never heard of that being a thing that's happened, but this is a 13-year-old game, so if it hasn't happened, it probably won't. But hey, maybe I'll be a pioneer or something. That's not the right way. Last I knew, Matsuo was down here, so we'll see if she still is. And she's not. Well, shit. Got those two. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. I have a map. I don't know about certain people's locations. There's the administration office. Garage. No, I don't want to do the destination. I want to. Yeah, I don't think it shows specific people. Just some destinations here and there. I can crouch. Hey, where's Matsuo?
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Well, fine. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. At least I can get these first two guys to get out without shooting them. Everybody else, yeah, they start shooting like the second they see you. They start shooting before they see you. Like they're shooting as they round the corner.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass
Jack
in.
James III, how's it going?
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeas has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Alright, Brooklyn. Oh no, come here. Why aren't you guys melting? Also, this gun's about to overheat. Hell yes. All right. Now, before we go into that office and kick off this boss battle, let's get through this door. Shit! I knew I was gonna mess it up. Jack James III, thank you very much for that follow. I knew I was gonna mess that one up. All right, technician kit. Oh, I will not put that to Omnigel because I have enough Omnigel. But chameleon tool, hell yes. In fact, shield modulator 4. Alright, so I'm going to switch to this and give this to Liara. Because Tally, I think, already has a shield upgrade. Speaking of Tally, you get a new Omni tool. There we go. Woohoo. I did like Andromeda. I did like it. I'm not gonna say it was amazing because that was 3,000 credits. Hell yes. I'm not gonna say it was amazing because it wasn't amazing, but it was a solid effort. I think it worked more than it didn't. I thought the beginning was very well done. I thought the ending was very well done. I have my issues with it, mostly having to do with the side content. I just felt there was way too much side content in it. And you know, there's some side stuff, like obviously you have side stuff here. You have side stuff in the original Mass Effect. But the side stuff never really overrode. Oh, we got some shotguns. Hell yes. And a new human heavy armor. That's not as good as the one I have, so to hell with that. But I will take your Firestorm shotgun. Hell yes. Sweet. And more shotguns. And a sniper rifle. Yeah, the katana. Yes. Also, I think there's something to help with my... Oh, I sold a lot of those. Okay, that's fine. But new sniper rifle. Hell yes. Alright. I believe that's everything in this office for me to grab, so... People shat on it because they had issues with, first of all, animations, and yes, there were some animation issues. And the other big issue they had with it was just how, it didn't, for a lot of people, it didn't feel like Mass Effect. It felt like some big open world game with Mass Effect paint. Not worried about special rounds right now, so I should have taken them and sold them. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're good. Okay. Now we have a boss fight. Oh yes, I'm taking your shotgun, bitch.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect?
I'm gonna take a shotgun.
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
I'm thinking of a shotgun
You're
joke,
here
but...
off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Yeah, neither do I. Liara? No, wait. Hang on, she got shields. Overload that bitch and slap her with a singularity. Melt! And... Oh, shit! Right. Okay. Took that one like a trooper. Alright. Got a couple more dumbasses down here. I do not play Anthem. I tried about 20 minutes of it, and then I just felt very bored, so I just stopped playing it. It's one of those red box things, you know? Back when they actually rented out games.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that.
Oh, you have no idea,
Meet
lady.
me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Right, but before I do that, I need to go back to the shop, because I just got a lot of credits out of there, and Liara needs some new armor. She does. That freaking original armor she's got on just isn't gonna freaking help her later. Especially against Benezia. I am so not looking forward to that Benezia fight. I'm not looking forward to it. Fuck. Oh, Paul, my buddy.
How may this one assist? Show me what you're selling. Of course.
Do I get a smuggler's discount? Okay, I need to sell something. I did get a couple of new things here. You know what? Get rid of one of these. That. Better keep that. The duelist. Right. Problem is, that might be good for Ashley later, so I better not do it. Instead, I will sell this. And I backed out instead of going over to sell.
How may this one assist? Show me what you're selling. Of course.
Right. So. Because that should work good for... Oh, that should work great for Liara. And I got a sniper and a pistol. I will take it. Ooh, that's a great sniper. And that's a great pistol. Tally, you want a new pistol? Or does Liara want a new pistol? Liara wants a new pistol. Liara wants armor, too. There we go. Alright. Come down here, cut across. Go back up to the bar. Quite the arsenal. Oh wait, oh shit, I forgot Tally uses a shotgun a lot too. Yeah, definitely giving her the storm.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Absolutely, absolutely sarcastic. The music is amazing.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Okay. Now, since my Paragon and Renegade have worked for a lot of the stuff anyway, this should work here, and if it doesn't, I'm screwed.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analeus. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Alright. And now we get to one of my favorite scenes in the entire game. With one of my favorite characters in this section of the game. I know a lot of people keep trying to talk about a Mass Effect movie. They need to make a movie about Mass Effect. I don't want a movie of Mass Effect. I want a freaking Netflix or Amazon Prime show. That's what I want. I don't think it would work in HBO simply because, I don't know, it doesn't fit. HBO is a little more grounded the way what you can see in Netflix or Amazon Prime, so. Have a custom jacket of Tally's armor for ME3. Nice. Very nice. Also, where are my... Alright, we're just gonna have to teleport. Speak of the devils! Holy shit.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
Here it is.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Hey! And that got me a level up. Alright. In case you haven't noticed, I'm not putting much into Intimidate, simply because there's nothing for me to do with Intimidate. But I will get immunity. Yes. And I'll upgrade my soldier just a little bit. Yara. I'm gonna max out Yara's electronics, because I know what's coming and we're gonna need it. Alright. That is not the end of the stream, but I do need to take a quick break. I will be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. Alright. Let's jump back into it. So we got the easy part out of the way. Now you have to go to peak 15. The actual drive up there usually isn't bad at all unless environmental factors play a bigger play now. But once we get there and we have to start dealing with the Arachnine, there's the big boss fight that's going to be there. Yeah. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Okay. I'll take a look at it later.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Alright. And these fucking foldy things. Jumping bastards.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Nope. Sniper. Shit. Thank you, Tally. Alright. Fucking milk. Can you milk? Nope. Stop it. Shit.
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
That's one of the interesting things about this... Okay, I need to use Mojo. That's one of the things about this game and this world in particular that interests me too, is like... These cops are literally just corporate cops. It's like, how many different types of occupations do you find in this series? And I should not have done Omnigel there. I should have taken them to sell them. I'm used to converting so much shit to Omnigel. Alright. I'm gonna come out and say it. The Mako sections are better than the Batmobile sections in Arkham Knight. I absolutely think they should. There's not a doubt in my mind that they should. I think they should do the Resident Evil way. Remake it from the ground up. So right here, there's a crate. Yep. get... Ooh. Hang on a second. Oh, equipment. I'll take those to sell them. Lancer... Oh, it's not as good as what I got. Okay, never mind. Right. Let's see if I can get a good shot at this thing from here. Can't. Oh, shit. Hi. Fuckers. You know what? Fuck you. What the? Oh, God. Upgrade kit right there. Alright, fuck you guys. Alright. Upgrade kit. I will take them. And I'll take these too. Not going to run into a vendor for a while, but they'll be useful for then. All right. That takes care of those guys. Now, there's some more stuff over here. Locked crates. And, oh, a biotic amp. Nice. Alright, Liara. Very nice. A good shotgun. Hell yes. Tally. I'll give her that. And another locked crate. Alright, none of those help me out much, but let's get back to Mako. And from here, we just have to deal with a few heavy turrets, I think, till we get into the into Peak 15. The Nomad's pretty good. I never had the issues so many others did with the Mako, mostly because by the time I played this, I was used to the Warthog and the Ghost and all that from Halo. I controlled this thing pretty well. There are times where I'm a bad driver in it, yes, but that's more me than the game. Ah, shit. Saw it coming. But... Oh. Ah, I knew I jumped too early, damn it. But I'm actually pretty decent in this thing. Honestly, in a way, I like this better than the Nomad. At least this was unique and you knew what you were supposed to do with it. In the Nomad, they tried to make the Nomad so much more like other vehicles. It kind of lost the identity of what Mass Effect had with this. This, I know exactly what this is. This is a freaking rover tank, and I love it. Okay. Now I can't drive in there, have to come to the side. And there's a couple Krogan in here, so I gotta be careful. Oh, shit. If you could stop shooting rockets, that'd be great. Where are the Krogan? Oh, there's the Krogan. I was about to say, I'm feeling gyps. These guys don't even have armor, for shame. Oh, they're resistant to biotics. Well, fuck. Now resistance to sniper bullets, bitch. I know these guys are regenerative too, so... Nope. Didn't count. Stick your head back up, asshole. Oh, the sniper's so much better than the other one. And now that my sniper skill is better too. Yeah, melted your Krogan ass. Also, what are you guys using? Okay, okay. Yeah, Tal, you're untrained in everything, so just stick with the pistol. Oh, another Krogan. Okay. No, bitch! Okay.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
Uh-huh.
Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
Oh no, that's just my shotgun.
Virtual
Or my
intelligence
assault rifle.
user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Yep. On it. Just doing a bit of looting. This is like the best loot shooter ever. Like, to hell with Borderlands. This is amazing. What's going on? Has nothing to do with Mass Effect, but is Impon slowing down streams? That's a question for Nighthawks, but I would say no. Just, probably missed the weekend, you know. Incendiary rounds, that should be interesting. You know what? I think I'm gonna give that to my sniper rifle. Oh! Got a couple pistols as well. Liara, yes, take the Raikou, absolutely. Tally. I'm not gonna have as much use for a pistol, so I'm not too worried about it. Excuse me, I apologize for that. Sniper. Incendiary rounds, yes. That should be interesting. Alright.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
An MMO Mass Effect. It would be interesting. I'm not going to say it'd be amazing, but it'd be interesting. Alright. So we've got a pistol, a shotgun, and a sniper rifle. Okay. Sniper rifle's not as good as the one I've got. Pistol's better, so I'll take it. Shotgun, no. But Tally wouldn't have any use for it either. Okay. Could sell some of this equipment too once I equip everybody. That's something I kind of forget to do on the Normandy sometimes. I forget to equip people. They would have to do it right. For example, a division of BioWare does the Star Wars The Old Republic. They do the class system right. They do the whole thing where teaming up with everybody is done right. Teaming up with everybody is done better there than it is in Red Dead Online, I'll tell you. I hate the teaming up system in Red Dead Online because Red Dead pairs it with their honor system. And the honor system works great when you're alone. It does not work well with other people. Don't mind me, just using your shields. You flip the table. This is not a bar fight.
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Nope, it's the Rachni. Fucking hell. I hate these things. These little bastards, they don't bother me so much. The big ones. Yeah, come on. We're gonna melt your ass. Ah, fuck.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Jesus. I hate those things. I fucking hate the Rachni. But this is a Paragon playthrough, so I will, you know, spare them. Fuck you. Okay, so this is where some of the side missions comes from on here. I missed them on Pharaohs because I didn't have anybody with decryption or electronics, so... Jesus. Oh. Some assault rifles, very nice. of which, yeah, none of which are any use to me, but do need to level everybody up. I will dump a little bit more into first aid and fitness. As for you, Liara, let's round out your electronics. Tally, I'm going to give you a little bit more decryption. Okay, that wasn't the right door. This is the door where I have to walk in and then walk out because... Tally, you keep getting... Metal Joe 0, bullshit! You better give me a... Okay, this is 6. I was gonna say, you better give me a fucking Metal Joe. Yeah, I noticed the frames too. Fuck your shit.
A backup power.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Okay. So that's like I can do the mirror puzzle beforehand. Basically what the mirror puzzle is, you come in here, enter the core, and you can boot it with 100 Omnigel. I am not doing that shit, because it is not worth the freaking 100 Omnigel. All you have to do is get these blocks in the middle. No. Okay. Could be a backwards compatibility problem.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility.
Could be something
Would you like
specific
help?
to my system.
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name.
It's not a
May I
streaming
ask
to
your
my
name?
it's not a streaming to my PC thing because I'm seeing it on my actual TV. So
Commander Shepard, I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
because, you know, a VI will have a specific program dedicated to corporate secrets.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
I need a status report. What systems are down?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shutdown in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Alright, now I never have to
User
pull her up again.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with
Alright, so
emergency
first thing I have to do
containment
is come in
procedures.
here,
Manual restart
kill this soldier
required.
that pops up. Oh, never mind. I thought it popped up. Okay. First thing I
User
have
alert.
to do...
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Why can't I boot up the power junction? I guess I already did it? It's weird. Alright. Raid Cortana. No, Cortana... No, I mean, Mira, the VI there, she wears way more clothes than Cortana does.
Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Sure, there's a grenade in the trash can. I'll, Ooh. New Omnitool. So for an Omnitool tally, that's actually really good. But Liara, I believe, has an Omnitool as well, so I'll give her that one. Okay. Let's fight. No, bitch. Ah, shit, Juggernaut. Damn it.
User alert. Main reactor shut down
Right.
in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Yeah, who's the Juggernaut now, bitch?
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh, I hate these fucking things. Alright. Well, that's all those fuckers. Yeah, but we got more issues. Oh shit, we got some problems. Oh shit.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency
Holy crap.
containment procedures.
That could have been bad.
Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Get off the thing, thank you. Yeah, jump now, bitch. Alright. No, not the shotgun, damn it. You know what? Maybe it'll work out here. More of these fucking things, okay. Well, that was a lot.
Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I'll take all these. But I will also take the sniper rifle, yes. Level up, yeah, that's useful. For you, Liara, let's bump up your singularity a little bit. And Tally, we're gonna keep working on your decryption. As for what could be
User
over
alert.
here,
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
more weapons. I'm getting weapons all freaking over the place on this one. Although, hang on a sec, because I did get a new pistol. Nope, alright.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Alright. Fuel lines working again. Alright, so should be a soldier
alert.
popping out right over
Landline
here.
connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Alright. Got 1,000 credits for that, hell yes.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay. So, gotta do this.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Fuck. What the hell? Did those things just blow up? Dear God, I hate fighting these things. Alright.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Ooh, new human armor, new shotguns. So let's see here. Not as good as the one I have now. And shotguns. Nope, a tally might. No. Okay. Okay, landline's good. Pretty sure there's gonna be another Rachni popping out once we get back to the main room. Alright, I need to find a med station, because this sucks. I'm running out of med gel. There you are, you little fucker. Oh, Jesus. Tally, how'd you get hit again? Tally doesn't have immunity. Motherfucker, okay.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Okay. Shotgun sniper rifle. Just sitting there. Nope. couple nice things there.
Control group losing the... They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving. That killing himself would be easier.
Connections
We're
restored.
shut down. Anything non-essential.
Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
Alright.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
Hard electronics. I'm just going to use Omnigel on this one. Kill it with fire indeed. Oh shit. Can I get to the stairs, please? Shit. Well, maybe I can use immunity. That did nothing. Well, fuck. I'm trying to save my metal gel.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Alright. I wouldn't call 16,000 a small town. Can't save, I guess, because I'm in here. Let me step out here then. Alright. So I'm going to save, and I'm going to take a break for a little bit. Impon's probably going to be starting here in an hour anyway. So I'll be back on probably later tonight after Impon's over. Yeah. Makes sense. But like I said, I'll be on tonight probably after Impon's over. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. Thank you to the new follows. Let me double check who I got everybody right. Sarcastic FOB. Thank you Dante Crisis for the big raid. Natsua, thank you for the follow. Jack James III, thank you for the follow. Yeah, no, I'll definitely let you know about that. But that's going to be it for this end. To everybody who watched on YouTube, thank you as well. And I will catch you next time around.